Well, we got to start the 2023 archery season with a pretty sweet video here. As I was walking through the trees to get to the spot that I was trying to get to, it was one of the first days of archery season. I heard a couple antlers just smashing together through the trees and was able to get to the top of a hill and get this whole thing on video. Probably would have tried to put a sneak on these bulls, but they were making their way onto private here, so just was able to just pull out the spotter and my phone, just kind of sit here and take the moment in. Passive video. You can see him back there. Okay guys, still kind of shaking. So there's my setup, like my glassing knob. I seen him way down there. So I started cow calling, he came all the way up. The wind's blowing this way, so I figured I probably should crawl up this way a little bit. So that way he's probably gonna try and get up my wind. Nope, he was such a young bull, he just came straight in. Came all the way over here because he thought that the cow call was coming over here because I was throwing my call over here. And he comes walking up this trail. For a second there, I'm like laying down right here. My legs are like right here. For a second there, I thought he was gonna come right here. And I'm like, oh crap, he's gonna step right on my bow. But he took a turn and he walked right freaking here. And from here to there is 1 yard, right here. Like I could reach down and touch that, but he walked right here. I got the whole thing on video. starting to get drove kind of crazy. Well guys, I mistimed sunrise. I'm an hour ahead of schedule. At least I'm an hour ahead and not an hour behind. But yeah, I messed up on figuring out what time it was last night to get up. I'm hiked in already like a mile and a half, and I've got nothing to do for like an hour, so I think I'm just gonna keep pushing and push past the first glassing knob. See if I can get up on this bench. Yeah, opener elk, baby. Let's go. Lucky stash. I came up here and I found like 200 head of elk or 100 head of elk somewhere in there. But there's like a 330 bull in there I want to shoot real bad. It might be bigger, it might be 340. He's a stud. But I got the rifle. We're gonna go after him. I'll show you where he's at. I'm only 1,000 yards away. So he's right there. Well, the lucky stash paid off. That did not take long at all. I'm tagged out. Holy frick. Yeah, I'm tagged out. It's gonna be a fairly simple pack out. It's just long. I think I'm, I don't know, probably 4 miles from the truck, maybe. Yeah, probably 4 miles. I think I'm gonna shuttle all this meat down to the edge and see what I can do to get it all packed out as much as I can. But yeah, dude, I'm freaking in here. Well guys, here he is. Say what's up, brother. Yeah, let's go. Originally way down there on that bench, and I glassed this big herd of elk up right here. You'll see it on video. And they moved up this cut. Well, I walked down and basically it was over here, but it's like this, like trees. And I just started creeping over the edge, and all of a sudden I look up to my right, and like right here, the elk were funneling up through the trees. So I laid down on a rock. They had no clue. 20 yards. Here comes one, here comes one, here comes one, here comes one. 310 bull, 290 bull, 320 bull. And I'm like, frick, where's the bigger bull at? Like, oh my gosh. And it was so hard for me to not shoot them. And of course, there's like they're all over me. And then this guy walks out. 20 yards, dude, with cows surrounding him. I couldn't shoot. And then he finally got to where he was open. He was walking right at me. So I shot him right in the neck and dropped him. 6.5 PRC. Wow, that was freaking intense. Like 20 yards with a rifle. Man, it's like, could have probably shot him with my dang bow if I wanted to. But that's how it goes. So anyway, yeah, I'm guessing he's probably 330 if he's not broke. I think broke, he's probably 325. But I might restore him or something. I don't know, who knows. He's a beautiful bull. I'm stoked. Man, so I'm like 3/4 of the way done here. Got the legs stuff cut up. Just got one more leg, back strap, tendy, yank off the head. I am caping him. I haven't decided if I want to shoulder mount him or not, but I'm gonna bring the cape out if I can. And we got Terry's coming in to come save me. He's gonna come in, probably take a quick trip, head back, which will save me a load out. It's probably going to take me 3 trips if I'm keeping the cape. I don't know why, but I always cut my finger every single time I'm cutting an animal up. It just never fails. And it's always my pinky. Guys, I was gonna tell you about this sooner, but figured I'd wait till he was all cleaned up. I gotta show you something that I found out about my elk that's pretty dang cool. Check this out. I got my elk all cleaned up. Gotta come in and put in a little bit more coloring. It's the antler from the bleaching process. It got a little wild, but I want to show you something that's really freaking cool. Check this out. I have this bull's shed. I picked it up. So this bull's killed in 2023, this year obviously. I picked this antler up back in, it was last year, 2022, the summer of 2022, when I was scouting in this same unit. I found this shed during the summer, so it would have been not last year's brown, but the year before's brown. And you can tell about every point, like it's just a little bit thicker on the antler size here than it is here. So saying the antler size is just a little thicker here than it is here. Just a tad longer. He's chipped here and heavier. So like look at his royals, for example. Look, you can tell how much heavier they are here than here. It's the same back end. You can tell where the waves are in both antlers. You can see that with the main beam there. See the swoop right back there? Now I only found this shed about 6 miles apart where I killed this bull, which is really cool. The seconds, how long they are. Gosh dang, these seconds are huge. Same on both sides, but he's just heavier on everything, including mass here compared to there. He's just an overall, just a little bit bigger bull. The first, how goofy they are. The shape, the way they both go out. The spacing between the second and the third. The V. The spacing between the second and the third. The royal shape, especially like compared to this side. It's really cool because I didn't have this side to take a look at it, but now I do. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to run to Home Depot, grab a mold, and I'm going to like almost Mod Podge put this over this antler and put it on this. So that way I have this full thing. Isn't that wild? Just so cool. Totally adds to the story. I never even knew this was a thing until literally sitting here with a buddy showing him this elk, that I killed, and he's like, dude, you should try and find one of your sheds and look through one of your shed piles and see if you have something that you can cut off and repair this antler. And I'm like, okay. So I started looking, and then what do you know, I find this shed and I put it next to him. It was like a no-brainer. It's like, oh my gosh. So pretty crazy, but yeah, definitely really cool that I'm the one that harvested this bull. And it's cool because this is 2 years older than what he was here. Super awesome. All right, guys, going and setting a trail camera, and well, I didn't bring my frickin' thing out, but you can see that this trail camera. Well, I'm setting trail cameras for my elk area, and well, there's an elk shed laying over here. So why don't we just, I gotta cross to get over there, so gotta cross this nasty looking canyon here. Yep. Small 6 maybe? Ooh, that's not a bad shed. Holy crap. Well, guys, holy cow, that is a stud. Wow. Let's freaking go. That's a win right there. Look at the freaking base on that bull. I'd kill, if I had the opportunity this year, I'd kill a bull like this. Frick yeah, I would. Wow. Holy crap. Goodness. Let's find his other side. Trail cam day turned into a shed hunt day.